Hi, this is Charlie from Path of the Bee. Today I'm going to continue my video series on building a bee loader from scratch. This is part 5. So where I left off at was I was headed out to my creativity pile or my scrapyard to find a piece of plate to attach this hub to my main post. And so while I was there, I decided that I better gather up that post and that main beam and bring it in and make sure I've got all my dimensions correct. So in my head it was 14 inches, but the tape measure said it was 16, so I'm glad I did that. And I found some other pieces and parts out there, and I got them on the trailer. I'll show you what I brought in. Okay, so here's this pipe that I brought in. It's really thick wall, heavy, 16 inches. While I was down at my heap, I found this wonderful trailer here with these brand new tires on it and stuff, and I think this is going to work great. I actually won't have to build a trailer. I can use this. So these right here are my Dandy tires. They're brand new. Well, they might have a little leak in them. I'll get a tire repair kit out and I'll patch this up in just a jiffy. Okay, there we go. My patch job's done. Pretty nice. Fix it up there. I think that'll work excellent. So now in reality I had a couple of these tires that I had purchased several years ago for a combine header once again, and of course they're almost new. They still have the little beads and buttons on them. So I didn't throw them away, and wheel was the right size. Everything was perfect. So a rusty old wheel will go into the recycle bin, and we've got brand new tires on the little trailer here. So that was one of the couple of the treasures that I found, and I'll show you a few more things that I gathered up, and then we'll get back inside and get going. Okay, so this right here is the piece of plate I scrounged up, 3/8 thick. I'm going to use it to attach the hub to my main upright here. A couple pieces of heavy angle iron to reinforce the trailer to support the weight of that big pipe. According to my data book, it's going to weigh about 600 pounds. And I also I went to town and I bought some trailer jacks for my outrigger system. And so I got 4 for the outriggers and 1 for the tongue of the trailer. And so we've got all those pieces and we're ready to go together. Okay, so I've set my beam compass at about 8 inches here, and I'm going to go ahead and try and describe my arc on. Okay, so I set this plate up, and I have this line drawn square across this face, and so it runs straight through the center of where this hub pivots. That's what the little white dot is. I figured that out by rotating it, finding the center, put a white dot on it. So I set my dividers from the center of the white spot to the edge of my plate, and now I could take that down here, and I could start to transfer and scratch on this my distance as I come around here. I'll do the same thing on the opposite side. This will get me close enough that I can do a little trimming and we should have it. So I'm going to cut these out, and this plate should fold together and fit up snug, this face and this face, and tight against this. So I'll go ahead and do that and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I've got my piece cut out there and they're fitting together. I have everything lined up, but I did end up with some larger, gaps than I wanted here. I'll get them filled in, and as I'm welding it all together, it'll turn out pretty good. So, okay, I've got my circle plate V'd out, and I'm going to go ahead and weld it up, and then I'll get it attached to the hub. Okay, so I got my plate all welded together and tuned up. I'm going to go ahead and tack it to that hub, and then I'll take that hub all out of there and we can weld it good on both sides. Okay, so I've got my hub welded into this plate. Spins around nice. This is all sitting flat. I think I did a decent enough job. It's going to work well. And there it is. Alright, so boom will fit in here, bolt on, and then it'll rotate any which direction. So I think this is going to work out great. Next thing I need to do is look over the one end of that big pipe, check it, see if it's square. I know it's been beat on with a hammer, but if it's still square, then I'll just weld this hub right to it, and we'll be ready to start working on the trailer. Okay, so I got the trailer off of the trailer, and I got another tire on, so it's ready to go. I did notice that this is got a little flex in it, so I'm going to end up going back out to my junkyard and look for some more iron to beef this thing up. I think I'll try and run something from stem to stern, and it's pretty heavy. And then I checked this for square, and it's not square, so I'm going to have to be creative and figure out how to get a line around that where it's square. If I have a wide strap or wide flat thing with a straight edge on it, it's a little over 4 feet long, I can wrap around there, and that'll give me a square line all the way around that. I'll see what I can locate. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Questions and comments are appreciated. Leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.